What scene is this?
Act 2.
Quick question, we are doing scene 2, right?
Scene 2. You're supposed to choose the most important scene in this act, and we feel like it's the most important because it's the first time Macbeth does something truly evil.
Yeah,
Okay.
Duncan is being killed, which is kind of one of the major events in the book.
It sets everything going.
It kind of sets everything going. It's why Macbeth kind of started to become mad with power. Well, a theme is kind of the point that Shakespeare's trying to get across through the play.
Macbeth does something truly evil.
So we're taking someone else's goodness away from them and, daubing ourselves with it and making ourselves evil in the process.
I know what ambiguity means. I don't really know how we represented it other than not showing Duncan like to his fullest. He was just kind of in the dark, and it was kind of all in the dark.
Motifs was manliness.
There's also blood.
We played around with the idea of darkness a lot.
Also sleeplessness is a really motif, because in this, Macbeth goes on, for Macbeth specifically, he goes on and on about how he'll never sleep again after what he did.
It was mostly about darkness and how the lights were turned off right before I was killed.
Well, Lady Macbeth questions Macbeth's manliness and makes him do things he would particularly want to do.
I told him that only a child would be scared of dead people.
Blood is one of the motifs. Blood is one of the motifs in our clip, because Lady Macbeth and Macbeth both have blood all over them after slaying Duncan and framing the guards.
Blood represents, for a large part, evil here.
I was wearing pajamas because it's nighttime, just like everybody else.
I am wearing a reindeer antler headband because I am a reindeer.
We had ourselves, covered in blood to represent our evil and, the deed we've done.
My outfit is very symbolic of my being supposedly submissive to Santa Claus, who is the King Duncan.
Santa is an anagram for Satan.
Well, the Santa hat's supposed to be like, Santa is like the top guy as far as like Christmas goes. And since I'm Duncan, I'm like the king. And so I'm wearing the Santa hat.
S-A-N-T-A, S-A-T-A-N. They're the same letters, they're very ever so slightly switched.
On Santa's sleigh, Santa kind of controls the show, and the reindeers kind of are controlled by Santa, and it's their job to kind of make sure everything goes smoothly, and that's kind of what the guards do. They protect Santa, or Duncan.
I had a black suit, and it was very formal, but very, very stiff. It was not... I think I was going for something that didn't involve someone living, I was going for someone who was already killing themselves in their mind.
That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold, what hath quenched them hath given me fire. Hawk, peace! It was the owl that shrieked, the fatal bellman which gives the stern good night. He is about it. The doors are open, and the surfeited grooms do mock their charge with snores. I have drugged their possets, that death and nature do contend about them, whether they live or die.
Who's that? What?
Alack, I'm afraid they've awakened, and 'tis not done. The attempted not the deed confounds us. Hawk, I laid their daggers ready. He could not miss them. Had he not resembled my father as he slept, I had done it.
My husband!
I've done the deed. Didst thou hear a noise?
When?
As I descended.
I?
Hark! Who lies in the second chamber?
Donald Blaine.
This is a sorry sight.
Don't say a foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
One did laugh in his sleep and one cried murder. They did wake each other. I stood and heard them. And they did say their prayers and addressed them again to sleep.
They are two lodged together.
One cried, God bless us, and amen. The other, and they had seen me with these hangman hands. Listening in their fear, I could not say amen. When they did say, God bless us.
Consider it not so deeply.
But wherefore can I not pronounce amen? I had most need of a blessing and amen stuck in my throat.
These deeds must not be thought after these ways. It will make us mad.
Methought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more! Macbeth does murder sleep. The innocent sleeps, the dignity of the rapid sleep of care. The death of each day's life, sore labour's bath. They are home of hurt minds. Great nature's second course, chief nurserer, and leaves life's feasts.
What do you mean?
Still it cried, sleep no more to all the house. Glamis hath murdered sleep, and therefore Cora shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Who was it that thus cried? My worthy Thane, you do unbed your noble strength to think so brain-sickly of things. Go, get some water and wash the witness from your hand. Why did you bring these daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go carry them back and smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
I'll go no more to that. I'm afraid to think of what I've done. Look on it again, I dare not.
Infirm of purpose. Give me the daggers. The sleeping and the dead, but of it as pictures. 'Tis the eye of childhood that fears a painted devil. If he do bleed, I'll gild the faces of the grooms withal, for it must seem their guilt.
What's is that knocking? House with me, when every noise appalls me. What hands are these? They pluck out mine eyes. Oh, great Neptune's ocean, that wash this blood from clean from my hand. No, this my hand will rather the multitudinous seas encarnadine, making the green one red.
My hands are of your colour, but I shame to wear a heart so white. I hear knocking at the south entry. Retire you to our chamber. A little water clears us of the deed. How easy is it then? Your constancy hath left you unattended. Hark, more knocking. Get on your nightgown, lest the occasion call us, and show us to be watchers. Be not lost so poorly in your thoughts.
To know my deed, were best not know myself. Wake, Duncan, with thy knocking. I would thou couldst.